Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank Ubisoft for providing me a way of getting back the videos for the campaign that I missed out on. This is all they're doing. They have worked with me and they have come up with a solution. So, with that being said, I'm going to post this as a separate video and tag it onto the next video I'm uploading so you guys can understand the story so far. That being said, hopefully you guys enjoy this, and yes, we get to recover a little bit of the story that we lost. So we're going to click on campaigns right here.
I am tired of war. My subjects suffer and my soldiers heal from meaningless wounds. Our enemy tires as well. Duke Seamus of Stag has offered us a truce. If I kneel to him and call him Emperor, he'll make his daughter my bride and me Archduke of his Eastern Realm.
After all he has done, you would be putting a monster on the throne.
The Dukes of Griffin do not bow to lesser men. But this proposal shows that our enemies are on the brink of rupture. Seamus offers us half the fruit to save the tree. The time is ripe to cut it down. The time is ripe to dismantle the Empire into kingdoms. I am going home. I will fight no more.
By Elrath,
This is a
Ivan,
dangerous
I
path
traveled
upon
War is won on battlefield,
Could have sent a
not in
by the
castle.
7 dragons. Is this how it all ends? Ivan, son of Griffin, you did not call forth your 6 most trusted advisors to simply give us orders for retreat.
I am not running. I shall found a kingdom. Let him keep his severed empire and rule over the rubble.
Foolish man! No sooner his strength reclaimed, he or his sons will come riding down upon us.
Duke Ivan, we have stood beside you all these years. Listen to our counsel one last time before making your decision.
I see only bloodshed in our future.
To see Ashan's future, you must look at Ashan's past. I have a story I would share with you. One of impossible choices and brave decisions.
That's a marvelous idea, Murazel. Let us each tell you a story, Duke Ivan. Consult the past, and then make your decision.
I will hear a few stories. I owe you all as much. If you want me to continue this war, your story better have a sweet ending.
Well, there you have it. That is a much better explanation than the one I gave you guys in episode 1. So now you know the story, and yeah, I'm going to add this to episode 5, guys, so the normal greeting and whatnot will follow this. And I'm also going to post this as a separate video at the beginning of the playlist for those of you who actually want to see the story in a cohesive, line-by-line type situation. So, thanks for stopping by, guys, and here's your episode. Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. It's time to continue with my Let's Play of Might Magic Heroes VII. This is episode 5. Now, there's always a problem, guys. There's always something that comes up. Switching to the live version that everyone else is playing meant that I couldn't continue the campaign from where I was. So I had to do it over again, which kind of sucked, but that's okay. I have accepted it and moved on. We have a few things that I did slightly differently. As you see here, I am buying up stuff. We are one day out from the place where we left off before. I want to show you guys a few things before I do that. It was mentioned to me, and it was a good reminder because I did forget. If you guys recall in HOM 6, and I do apologize guys, I'm getting a sore throat. I really hope I don't get sick. Anyhow, if you guys do recall in HOM 6, or Might Magic Heroes 6, all your units were available from everywhere. I think I was still in that mentality, even though I knew that that wasn't the case now. And they re-implemented the caravan system. The problem is, there's no path for the caravan to take. It does not cross water that I'm aware of. That being said, I should have been coming back here quite frequently to gather up all the wonderful, delicious, sweet, sweet, nice troops. I hadn't done that. This time I did. Also, I missed a building. I missed this building right here. It teaches us 1 available ability for a fee per hero. So when I ran on through before, I cleared out the giant doe thing that was here, or the stag, or whatever it was, and I didn't realize that was a building I could click on. So what I actually ended up getting, we'll go over to our hero now, and his skills here, I ended up getting this for free, the Sisters of Mercy, that skill I was considering picking up. Whenever that was the first thing I was going to pick up after I got the reinforcements. So, I actually got that for free. So we're pretty much, everything else is basically the same. I did a little bit better in some of the combats. I have more troops. And also there's some other cool stuff that I was unaware of. I figured this out while I was playing around with the different settings and stuff. So the caravan there is not going to work, right? We cannot send it from one spot to the other due to the caravan not working because there's no path. I don't know what that is, but that's okay. Alright, this is pretty cool, and I was unaware of this. Apparently our garrisons have been getting grown. And it's apparently one per day. They're starting to fill up. So we're actually going to be able to field all 9 of these creatures, I guess? I'm not sure what goes here, though. I haven't figured that one out exactly, but that one isn't filling in. These others all are. So we'll actually have these extra troops available, which I think will 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll be able to bring, I guess, any 2 of these groups into battle with us as well. For the siege, that's my guess. I'm not entirely certain yet. Alright, and I've upgraded most of the stuff. I still have this to upgrade, and this to upgrade, which I'll probably do in reverse order. I'll probably snag that one, then move up to the loophole tower, or the marksman tower, and then if we have time, we'll also grab this one up. So, this is basically right where we left off when I hit this end turn button here.
Thomas's preparations were just in place when the Griffin army came into sight. Emerald's report was accurate. Their cavalry was impressive. Facing this host in open field would have been suicide.
And there you have it. That's right where we left off before. So I had a replay up to this point, guys. A little inconvenient, but it's the cost of the slightly early access that I had to upload some videos. Now, had I got to the end of, let's see how to word this. End of a mission before we started the next mission, or the end of a map, or whatever you want to call it, I probably could have just loaded from the starting point there and continued on, but since we were just short of doing that, I ended up having to replay the entire thing. So, it is what it is. I also tried reloading the old build, and it didn't work, unfortunately. So, meh. It is what it is, guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for us to hop in here and do some stuff. I'm going to try this. I saw when I was recruiting over at the fort, when I did recruit all, they all moved directly into my inventory. I'm going to try that now and see if it does the same thing. Nope, it just stayed there. Now, yes, you can do this, but I think it swaps your order around. Let's see. Yeah, it does. That's why I don't want to do that, by the way. Somebody mentioned that you can just bring your hero up and bring it down, and it saves the dragging, but then I still have to reverse drag everything back into position. And I don't want to do that. I don't like it. I prefer just to drag straight down. But if you don't care about your order down here, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you can reorder your troops anyway on the field. It really doesn't matter. In fact, knowing that, I'm going to try to get used to doing it the opposite way, guys. I'm going to try. I can't promise that I'll actually succeed or manage it, but I'm going to give it a shot because it would be nice to be able to just to do as recommended. And this is an old, I don't know. This is something that I've always done that's probably not the smartest because I believe the way the older Heroes of Might Magic worked, the hero in the first slot, because remember everything goes from the first slot down and it's from the top to the bottom, that, say that person had the highest, say it was, whatever, say there's, say it was a guardian, right? I can't say that word, that's why I skipped it. What is it, a cuirassier? That's a pretty interesting word. Anyway, say it's a cuirassier, and you have one here, and the enemy had, like, an entire row of them. There's a chance that maybe the top one here would go, then you would go, and then their guy would go all the way down the line. If you had, like, one there, or if you had them down here, there's a pretty good chance all of them would go before your guy would be able to go. Something along those lines. That's how it worked, guys, because the top slot got the highest priority in your initiative order. So it's probably better for me to do it this way, or even by initiative from highest to lowest. I don't know if that's a thing here in Might Magic Heroes VII. I don't know, but that's the way it used to work, and I did it because, you know, when you start off, the first troops you always got were always the lowest troops, so that always went into my first slot, and so on and so forth. So that's just how I kind of mentally prepared myself and did it, and then I believe even HOM 5 and 6, when they both came out, when you could auto-recruit, it auto-recruited the opposite of what I was used to, and I'm like, no, I am set in my ways. Anyway, that's enough of that. We're going to stop talking about it, and we are going to end our turn. We are not going to end our turn. We are definitely not going to end our turn. We are going to come over here, and we are going to get the Tower of Justice upgraded. And now we are going to have That's right, Justicars or Justicars? Yeah! Just the cars are here. Alright, and shows us that we have new creatures, blah 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 blah. It's fine. I do like the fortification thing, I think that's quite nice. So this auto adds creatures here. So even if you're off running around, if they send a small force at you, this might be strong enough to actually hold the line, which I think is pretty cool. I think you might even be able to increase the hit points of walls and gate and siege combats. Adds guardians and chaplains to the local guard. Okay, and then what does this one do? Increases the capacities of the creatures in the local guard. If a champion dwelling is built in this town, the respective champion creature is added to the local guard with a maximum capacity of 5 and 1 growth per day. So I guess if we had angels that we could build, they would be added here as well. This is a really cool feature. This is something I don't think was ever done before. I gotta say I like it. I kind of do. And if you're wondering how to beef up your town, you can go directly here and you can actually build all these buildings from here. Now this we can't do anymore because I decided to go for the resource silo. So, meh. Alright, we're going to end our turn. The Griffin Duchy is on its way. Are they going to be able to make it in one shot? No, I didn't think so. Alright, the cost of town buildings are halved. Alright. Or halved. I am sorry, guys. It's not that bad. It's a little bit painful to talk today, guys. And I do apologize, but it is what it is. You can't help when you get sick, right? I'm hoping I'm fended off, but my throat's been sore for a couple of days, and doing all the recordings and babbling I did yesterday, it's been pretty intense. It's gotten a little bit worse, but like I said, we'll manage. We will survive it. It will be fine. Alright, I want to see if that also upgraded in the... Nope, we still only have the level 1 creatures. It did not upgrade to the marksman. I kind of wish it did. Can I add people here? No. Nope, that's not a thing. So that just auto grows. Alright, well that's still a pretty cool feature, like I said. Alright, we're going to end our turn. And the Griffin Duchy is on its way. Hopefully still pathetically weak compared to us. I think it is, actually. Yeah, it's really low. We should be able to just roll out and kill him if we wanted. But why would we risk it? Why? Why, I ask you? Why? We're not going to. So there. Alright, that is done. What is this? An alchemist lab. Ooh. That could have been pretty cool. Let's actually take a look at what the Legionnaires offer. Shielding. Neighboring friendly creatures take only 25% damage from melee and ranged hits, while the Legionnaire also takes 25% damage. Alright, so this is very similar to the Sentinels from before, and I guess maybe they were Legionnaires? I don't remember if that was their name. So between the Legionnaire and the Guardian, you pretty much had the old upgraded Sentinels from HOM 6. I gotta say, I like it. I like spreading out the love a little bit. A little more diversity amongst the characters. It's all good. It's all good. Alright. Let's see if it brings it on home and we can do battle, or if we have to wait longer before we can do battle again. I'm also very concerned or hesitant to save and try to load this, so I'm going to probably do a couple of recordings in a row. I'm pretty sure he will make it to us this next turn, so there is that. Additionally, we can build one more thing. The Magic Guild level 2? Sure, why not? There we go. I likes it. I likes it. We got some new spells. Alright, here. Oh, we have a few different spells this time around, too. What is that? Elrath's Conviction. Increases the hero's defense and leadership for the next combat. Ooh, that's a map spell. An adventure spell, if you will. Alright, well then I suppose we'll cast that. And Celestial Armor is pretty cool. You actually get an absorption shield for a target-friendly creature, which is pretty crazy. That is an awesome skill. Cleansing Light, remove a number of negative magic effects from the target creature instantly. Okay. Pushes the target creature in a certain direction instantly. Oh, that's pretty neat. They have some really cool spells. That was the other thing we didn't really get to talk about too much, because this is a Might hero. That the spells are actually quite cool. Alright. So Elrath's Conviction. And there it is. Oh, so now we have improved leadership and defense for this combat that is now going to ensue. Alright, I imagine we'll be able to place our troops first, and then we'll have a little conversation amongst our crew. I gotta say, this kind of zoomed in area, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a massive fan of this. It's okay. Oh, where'd our doggies go? Oh, yes, this is so good. Like I said, guys, we can actually bring our local guard into it. What is this? Those are our marksmen, okay. Let's stick our marksman down here. Oh, okay, we can... Okay, okay. Can we also field these guys? No? That's pretty neat. Alright, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of... What do we have down right now? The chaplains? No. No, we have these guys down. Where are they? There's 48 of them. Oh, no, we don't. We have the 7 guardians. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. I'll pull these guys back, and I'm going to go and throw out some chaplains as well. So yes, this is how we're able to actually implement all of the groups that we could before. That's so cool. I really like that, guys. That's a really neat change. It's a unique idea and a pretty good one. Like I said, I'm a pretty big fan of cool ideas and things like that. So kudos to them for thinking up something that crazy and that exciting. And you are the marksman as well? Okay. So we're going to double up on the marksman there. Going to probably huggle between them right there. Something like that. Alright, let's start this combat, shall we? Let's see what they have to say. Apparently they have nothing to say. And it looks like our guard towers are actually... Oh, look at the ballistas up on the top. That is so awesome. Alright, retribution. That's going to be a, what, an extra retaliatory strike? I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'm going to wait it out. Ooh, he closed with us quick. I have to sneeze, guys. Hold on. No, I don't. I can face it. I can fight it off. It's okay. It's okay. We're just going to defend with you. I'm actually going to send our wolfies out and have them chew on people because I don't really care. They're wolves. What does it matter? What does it matter? I didn't even see him attack. I just, like, I hit him and then it was an instantaneous 30 wolves died. That was a little bit insane. Alright, we're going to defend again. And it looks like it's time for our boys to start doing some work here. Alright, we're going to do 15 to 23 damage to them. And then I think maybe the spellbook is going to be the play. I think we're going to go with storm arrows. We have a whole bunch of these dudes, so we're going to roll out with that. And then we're going to have the abbot, or the aboot, come over here and blast them. Alright, looks like it's our chaplain's turn. We're going to go chaplainize them. Bam! Oh, double chaplainized. We have a lot, like a tremendous amount of leadership right now. Alright, so he's going to fire on us. Kind of just mildly hit our other dogs that, again, we don't care about. You know, we're the wolf leader. Doesn't even matter. Oh my gosh, we're going to kill him outright. That is ridiculous. What else do we have? What other options do we have here? All creatures in a line. Oh, we can actually try to take out their... You can actually take out their... Oh, I forgot about that. That's another thing they re-added to the game, guys. You can take out their siege weapons. I'm not sure how much HP... Oh, it's got a lot of HP. 3,900. It would take quite a few shots to kill it. But still, that's pretty darn cool. I'm not going to lie. I am a pretty massive fan of that whole scenario. Alright, unfortunately, there's no one in the line right now for us to actually take out, so we're just going to go and murder this guy straight up. And down he goes, and that is going to give us even more leadership and morale bonuses. Our healing sisters, do we get to control them, or... Oh, they're throwing out the heals there. And immediately... I thought they were going to be able to heal again, but not yet, I guess. Guess they're not quite ready yet. Alright, we're going to smack the griffins a bit here. Now the healing sisters are going to be like, I'm ready again! And I have no idea who or what they healed, but I guess they healed something. Alright, we could attack them, but that would just be kind of a waste. So we're going to defend. I'm going to defend as well on our wolf guy there. So the catapult's going to hit. It might have broke through our wall, I'm not sure, but now we are going to be focus firing down, well, maybe not focus firing. We're going to be shooting our little ballistas and doing some damage on a few people. Retribution is up once again for our wonderful, wonderful little friend here. And that's going to hurt. And the immediate retaliatory strike. That's fine. We're going to defend. We're going to wait. Pretty sure our doggy is dead. But again, he was there solely to die. So I am okay with that whole scenario. We're going to defend with you. Probably going to defend with our next boy as well. Alright, our ballista is going to attack again. Did very, very little bit of damage. And it looks like it is time for our footmen, or our legionnaires. We're going to defend with them. Now it's Abbott time, ladies and gentlemen. It's Abbott time. Alright, we're going to Abbott this dude right upside the noggin. Bloop. Wait to go again. We'll do a little bit of hatred over here onto the griffins. I'm okay with that. The chaplain... Sorry, you guys are going to have to bear with me here. Okay, if we attack him, we do 12 to 17 damage, and we'll get a kill. And then somehow the Legionnaires also have a ranged attack that does 15 to 22 damage? Alright, we're going to have to see how this works out. Oh, no, we're going to hit the other... Okay, their Legionnaires are right next to it. I'm stupid, guys. It's fine. I was so confused because, you know, we have our Legionnaire right there. Oh, and they still have the ability to retaliate. That didn't really make a lot of sense. How did that happen? I feel like we've been cheated a little bit here. Hold on, guys. Let's take a look at the combat log. Legionnaire got hit. Got hit. Demoralized. Wow, why did the chaplain get hit so hard? Alright, maybe add retribution. Oh! For each creature damaging. Oh. I thought it was just a... Okay, well, that's my bad. Retribution is an instantaneous attack, or retaliatory strike. And it doesn't matter if it's ranged or melee. Alright, well, that's good to know. I guess maybe I should have looked that up before I went and did a bunch of stupid stuff. But it's okay. It's okay. Why is it okay? Because I said it was. That's literally the only reason. Alright, well... We've learned our lesson, not to mess around with people with retribution on. It doesn't bode well for us. In any way, shape, or form. I don't really care so much about our defenders, because they will eventually restock, so I am all about doing extra damage to these guys. It's totally fine, except we just lost a little bit of morale. Maybe not the best play, but eh. It is what it is, I guess. Alright, we're just going to defend. The catapult's going to land. We have charge available. Oh, there we go. Hopefully we can kill this guy off soon. Or the retaliation thing goes away. The retribution. It's still on him, too. That is very unfortunate. Alright, we're going to wait. We're going to wait. Is he going to cast it again? Nope. He's going to do a beam of light from the sky. Well, kudos to him and his beam of light from the sky. Is it off of him now? It is. So now we can officially melt his face off, and it's not going to be a problem. Alright, so again, spells a little bit different than what you might expect. So it pays to pay attention, folks. You can't just assume. I mean, I assume, again, this is probably not a good idea. I do assume this is the end of the entire campaign. Or not the campaign, but the entire map, so it's not that big of an issue. Leading by example, interesting. It's not that big of an issue that we are kind of getting some of our troops and folks killed off here, but... it is what it is. Alright, so we killed him off. We have the high morale. We're going to murder this guy. He doesn't survive our super stack of archers here. Actually, it looks like he might. Hopefully not. Hopefully we have at least decent luck. Not quite enough. It's okay. We're going to charge out with our good old knights here. Oh, they're not able to do it. Oh, actually they are able to do it. Look at that. High morale. I feel like we're moving really, really fast with some of our units. I might slow down combat a little bit. And again, there was no music playing for most of that. Hey, max level for both of us reached. Ta-da! Alright, so we didn't lose that much. Most of it was just trash stuff down here and the wolves that we didn't care about. So, meh. But we did lose a bunch of our abbots, and that's because I don't know how to read, apparently. It's okay. Alright, one destiny, the Guardians Spalders, and the quest for the Falcon Road is completed. And, okay, and turn to finish. Alright folks, let's do that.
Young Thomas was victorious in battle against the Griffin invaders, but in the end was defeated in the Imperial Court.
Defeated? How? Thomas defeated his enemies.
A trifling deception. After they found proof that Warhagen was theirs, the Griffins laid a trap a child would fall for. And he did.
Indeed. An ancient map signed by Ronan Falcon I, awarding them the city.
This was not Sergei's ultimate goal. He had plotted this disgrace to steal Empress Kyla's favor for himself. Gaining the city of Warhagen was a bonus, as pleasing as it may have been.
Correct. Heinrich of Wolf possessed the greatest experience at sea, yet Sergei of Griffin was appointed Admiral of the Imperial Fleet. The Wolf's efforts had been in vain, and the house's reputation tarnished. Immaril pleaded in favor of Thomas, but Duke Heinrich answered that smart wolves avoid traps and do not spring them. He gave his son the choice of becoming a priest of the Church of Elrath or joining his uncle in the remote provinces of the East.
In battle, all men honest. In court, not even family.
It seemed that Thomas of Wolf's story might have ended here, were it not that Hammerfall was also in the East, and in need of a hero.
Alright, so there you go, guys. That is probably where I could and or should break off the episode. Let's close this and see what happens. Ah, there we go. A dissolute audacity. Victory! It took me 2 months, 1 week, and 4 days to complete that. Not too shabby, not too shabby. We can play it again, or we can go to the next map. We'll go to the next map, see what the start is all about, and then that is where I'm going to break off the episode. There will be more HOM 7 coming your way today, guys. Do not fret, do not fear, there will be more for you here. I know, it was terrible, terrible, terrible rhyme, but it's okay. It is okay. So there's a lot of new stuff, guys, a lot of just different things. Spells are obviously different than any of the previous ones, and now I'll be quiet, so you guys can enjoy.
Thomas chose exile to the provinces over the secluded life of a priest. He chose adventure over study, the wilderness over court.
You'll love Hammerfall, son. You made the right choice. There's more life in a single street of Hammerfall than all the castles of the Empire put together.
Wonderful. If I prove my skills for protecting swamplands from mildew and gnat swarms, who knows? Perhaps you'll make me a captain like Immaril.
Don't be a brat. Immaril may be born half the prince, but she's twice the man. Learn from her, if you're worthy. Her story has real demons in it, not court jesters dressed in red. But we have work to do. Pirates make the seas south of Hammerfall far too dangerous for commercial ships to ply. Our goal is to re-establish a safe trade route between the Empire and Hammerfall, so we'll secure a road through the land, starting at Brightsgate.
Brightsgate?
Get your chin out of your chest and eye her for yourself. Brightsgate. A sight to behold. Here's your first task, Thomas. Secure the mines close to the town.
Yes, Uncle. Shall I sweep their floors for inspection?
I hear you can lead men, but I need to see it with my own eyes.
Immaril and her backhanded compliments.
And you would be wise to sweep. There are many traps around for a young wolf.
Oh, burned by the uncle. Springing traps. That's foul play right there. I'm just saying. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share it. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. I don't know exactly when. It's kind of rough to get the the plan to record. Like, I recorded several episodes yesterday, and I uploaded after each one, but they were pretty far apart because there was a lot of other things happening. I didn't get done until 5 in the morning, and then I slept till like 1 this afternoon. So, it is simply what it is, guys. It is simply what it is. So, just keep your eyes here, and I will have more HOM 7, I'll have more HOM 6, and I'm gonna try to get another episode of HOM 3 in today as well. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, until the very next episode, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.